Emil Jones III is just the latest public official to see the inside of a federal courtroom here in Illinois. He is also the first sitting elected official to be tried since former Alderman Patrick Daley Thompson's conviction on tax fraud in 2021. Jones deciding, unlike others caught up in that red light probe from a few years ago, to take his chances with a jury. Emil Jones III walked into Chicago's federal courthouse today, ready to face a jury of 5 men and 7 women who are now charged with deciding whether the state senator is, as he's been accused, guilty of taking bribes from SafeSpeed, a red light camera company that operates in some 30 suburban municipalities. This was politics for profit, said Assistant U.S. Attorney Prashant Kalluri during his opening statement today. The crime here is that the defendant put his power as an Illinois senator up for sale, and then he lied about what he had done. The trial is the first case from the sprawling red light camera investigation to go before a jury. But Jones is not the first public official to be trapped in it. Both the late state senator Martin Sandoval and Crestwood's former mayor Louis Presta resigned their positions and pled guilty to accepting bribes from SafeSpeed some years ago. Testifying for the first time today is the man who brought about their downfall, former executive turned government mole Omar Mani. Omar Mani is a serial briber, said one of Jones' defense attorneys in his opening statement, adding that Jones himself was innocent of the charges against him. Those charges allege that in 2019, shortly after Jones introduced a bill that called for an analysis of all red light cameras in the state, he was approached by Mani, who sought to prevent that from happening. Over the course of 3 meetings, all of which will be played in court, Jones is heard agreeing to modify the bill to only include Chicago's red light cameras in exchange for a $5,000 contribution and a job for one of his interns. And while that may not sound like much when compared to the recent trials of former Alderman Ed Burke and former Illinois House Speaker Michael Madigan, legal analysts say going after all public corruption, big and small, is about deterrence.
That's the goal. It's the goal in Madigan. It was the goal in Burke to send a message to our ruling class that you better mind who it is that you're working for.
SafeSpeed has distanced itself from the actions of its former executive, reiterating a statement they had sent out previously that says it is public information that Omar Mani was a rogue employee and he did what he did on his own without authorization or knowledge by anyone else at SafeSpeed. Jones's trial is expected to last between 1 and 2 weeks.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC7 Chicago Eyewitness News.